Welcome back, my duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and it's time for another loot report. So, yesterday I did manage to get down to my locals, and I did a fair bit of trading. So I just kind of want to show you guys what I got, and then you guys can rate it and see what you think was maybe the best pull. So, one of the things I got was the Grand Sulfur Musicia, or I'm not exactly sure how I'm supposed to pronounce her name. This was during one of the sets I had to skip buying. Card buying just wasn't in the budget at the time. So seeing this makes me want to rebuild my Sulfur Chords, maybe hit that again. I'm going to have to take a look and see whether or not I feel like this is a 2 or a 3 of card, though, before I do that. And then I'll just get some copies and get into that. I did get a third copy of the Appliancer Propellion, or Propel Lion, or Lion, depending on how you guys want to pronounce it. So I'm literally one copy of the spell card away. Unfortunately for me, not a lot of people at my locals were buying into that new set, the Brothers of Destiny. So I do think I'm just gonna end up picking up another box on like Wednesday or something. Maybe we'll do another opening. And I should obviously get my last copy of the spell and maybe some of the other stuff with like Utopia or the Sharks, and then be able to build a couple of decks that way. So that was really cool. Again, another thing I missed was extra copies of Evil Twins. Now, this will be my second copy of this, which is awesome, and I do think that you only need to play 2. There will be some other characters and I think a couple of spells I need to gather before I can really make this one happen again, so that's awesome. I did get my third copy of Allure of Darkness. Again, Brothers of... no, maybe it wasn't Brothers of Destiny. Maybe it was Brothers of Legends. But again, with the Allure of Darkness, I finally have that playset just totally reestablished. Originally, they were super rares in my collection. Every now and again, I would borrow my wife's Ultras. And now I can leave her Ultras alone, and my Supers are ruined, and now I have Ultras, so cool. Same thing with Ash Blossom. One of mine was a little bit damaged, so this will give me a playset again. However, they're not going to be the same art. But that said, I don't think it's really going to matter that much. Another card that had gotten ruined were my copies of Guardian Slime. Managed to find an entire playset today. Got those taken care of. There's another live twin card, the Sunny's Snitch. Again, not too sure if I needed it, but I do like to collect an entire archetype at a time. Third copy of Fallen of Albaz. So I can, again, try to do that other version of a build for the Springans now, which will be pretty cool. I did manage to get my Underworld Goddess of the Closed World replaced. This one was a long time coming, and actually, because I have a problem letting things go, I've been leaving it on the table I film on, sort of as a reminder to myself, so in case you guys were just curious, like, just how bad it got hit. It is watermarked, it is curled, it is peeling up. The entire back is cracked and stressed and warped and torn, and oh man, so it feels really good to have an exact copy, but good shape. So I can finally let this one go and start adding this back into my deck profiles. Another cool thing I was able to pick up, I did start collecting dual centers a little while ago. I think they look really great, and Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon is just like an amazing OG monster. So I was very happy to find this. And I'm thinking I'm going to get the oversized sleeves, the like the standard size TCG sleeves. And I'm going to try to get clear because, again, these do have a back. But that said, like, it's just something... Like, I have a collection. There's maybe a dozen of them so far. I know there's more, and I'll just try to find them all. Last 2 cards I picked up. This is one of the Cyberdark End Dragons with the misprint. So this is obviously going to go into my binder. I have a binder that I've started collecting like misprints and like very rare cards. And so like in one of those is an unstamped Stardust Dragon. So it has no name. And the misprint here, again, you guys can maybe see it. It's basically the shadow of the Cyber End Dragon that has been overlaid into this image lightly. So very cool, very happy to have this. It's not as cool or as noticeable at first as seeing where it's the Cyber End Dragon with the Cyber Dark End ghosted over. As on that one, there's more white space, and so you see more of the blue shadowing. Again, I think you guys can see it, especially like right here and through here. It's cool, but it wasn't the only misprint I found today. The next one's a little bit damaged, but I promise it is awesome. This came out of a structure deck. This was the SDOK. So this was the Fire King High something like Garunix, maybe High Avatar. And again, it was supposed to be an ultra rare, which is cool. And if we take it out of the sleeve, you guys can see that this has been lightly played. It's got some small creasing, a little bit of edge damage, a little water marking. But as you tilt it, right there might be about the best is me getting the glare. You could start to read Fire King High Avatar Garunix across the top. So again, this was supposed to be an ultra rare, but it was mispunched. And this was picked up solely for the fact that I like misprints. I think that they're a cool thing. I kind of wish it was a slightly better card because, you know, the better the card, the more it would be worth. But to me, finding something like this is worth everything because it's just really cool. It's a conversation piece, especially if you guys got like a really cool collection binder. So that's where it's going. Both of these guys, I still have to find the Cyber End Dragon. Unfortunately, when I bought my playset of the deck, I did not receive any. Now, normally this would be the end of it, right? Just like what I picked up, but my wife showed up. She wanted to get some cards, so the Celestial Duelist was there today. And, you know, she found some cards she wanted, so I'm just going to show you what I picked up for her. She was picking up some of the stuff for, like, Melfi, which is kind of cool. And again, her trades are almost next to nothing, so it's usually if somebody has something that she's looking for, we almost just put it as like throw-ins, or I'll trade you a little something extra to go ahead and get that. She's always been a fan of these Wind Witches and the fairy tale characters. She thinks they all look awesome. I have no idea why she got this outside if it's a bunny rabbit on a horse. Glass Bell, Ice Bell, Snow Bell, another Glass Bell, Freeze, and then I guess Ice as a secret rare. So again, she has a lot of fun. She comes down, she hangs out with me and the rest of the crew down at the locals. And yeah, she would be proud. Normally, she would want to show you this, but she does have a prior obligation right now, so that's why I'm doing it. And since I feel like I've still got a couple minutes, I'd like to say that for like the handful of people that I feel transferred over from this channel to my other channel, the Casual Trainer with the Pokemon, thanks for stopping by. It doesn't seem like you guys are really watching. More or less just subscribed for like moral support, which is okay. Thank you. But we are getting really close to being done with the actual playthrough. So if you guys wanted to see a playthrough of I'm playing Shining Pearl. She has the Brilliant Diamond. If you guys want to see that playthrough on the Pearl side, you know, go ahead. I'm going to add that link to the channel in today's description. I'm also going to be updating my the YouTube page here. So this way there will be a link in my About. This way you guys can see the other channel that I've created. But yeah, we're getting ready to get into like competitive Pokemon. So we'll end up showing you guys, like, if you guys are into it, like how to do the breeding mechanics, which moves are better, giving you guys stat spreads, and then I'll actually start just playing people randomly and seeing how that works. So seriously, thank you guys for stopping by. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that you guys like the pickups that we pulled today. I do kind of hope that you guys go and check out the Pokemon channel, because I do think it's really cool. Plus, I spent a lot of money getting a new computer and a capture card and everything else to be able to do it. And it would be awesome if you guys would go check it out, but I'm not going to force you to. The thing I'm going to force you to do, and this one is absolute, you guys have to do this one, okay? Go out there and try to have yourself a great day today. I don't care what it is that you go do. You want to go play some cards, go play some cards. You want to play a video game, do that. Watch a movie, order in your favorite takeaway. You guys make today about you. Go have a good one. And I'll see you guys later this week when we get this week's deck and our test hands. No, I meant misplay. And then, of course, our tech analysis for the week. All right? All right. Thanks again, my friends, and I'll see you later.